GeoByte.
Hi students, welcome to the GeoByte Diploma series. In the last video, we have discussed some simple problems on torsion of shafts. In this video also, let us discuss some more important problems for the torsion of shafts. The very first problem I selected is like this: a solid shaft of 75 mm diameter transmits 70 kilowatts power at 100 rpm. Find torque, maximum shear stress, angle of twist over a length of 600 mm, the shear stress at a radius of 30 mm. Given that shear modulus G, remember the shear modulus can be denoted by either C or G or capital N. Once again, shear modulus can be denoted by either C or G or N. These are the symbols for shear modulus. Now let me write the given data. Given data is shaft diameter D equal to 75 mm. Power transmitted by shaft 70 kilowatts is equal to 70,000 watts. Speed n equal to 100 rpm, 100 revolutions per minute. You are asked to find the torque. First bit, torque or torsion, or let us write like this: to find torque, to find torque, as we know, power P equal to 2 pi nt by 60. From this, torque equal to 60 p by 2 pi n. 60 into power given is 70,000 divided by 2 into pi into n is 100. Simplify this value for getting the torque around 6684.5 Newton meter. Better to take it is in Newton mm. 6684.5 into 10 raised to 3 Newton mm. That is the first bit. The second bit is, let us see the second bit, the maximum shear stress, B bit, maximum shear stress. To find the shear stress, T equal to pi by 16 into shear stress tau into d cube. From this, shear stress tau equal to 16t by pi d cube, 16t by pi d cube, 16 into t, 6684.5 into 10 raised 3. 1 minute. Let us write clearly: 16 into 6684.5 into 10 raised 3 divided by pi into d given 75. You simplify this for getting the shear stress around 80.7 Newton per millimeter square. That is the second bit. Come to the third bit. Third bit is angle of twist. To find angle of twist. To find the angle of twist. So T by J equal to C theta by L equal to tau by R. Tau by R. Take this relation. C theta by L equal to tau by R. From this angle of twist, tau into L by C into radius of the shaft. Shear stress tau, how much you got? 80.7 into L value, how much you got? L value is 600 mm divided by C 0.8 into 10 power 5 into radius d by 2. d given is 75 by 2. Radius na half of the diameter. Simplify it. I got theta is 0.016 radians. To get in degrees, 0.016 into 180 by pi, for getting in degrees, into 180 by pi. 0.9247 degrees. That is the angle of twist. Come to the next part. Shear stress at a radius of 30 mm. To find shear stress at small r equal to 30 mm. We know that shear stress by radius remains constant. So shear stress by outer radius equal to small shear stress by small r. Shear stress you got is 80.7 divided by capital R is capital E by 2, 75 by 2. D tau divided by radius R equal to 30. Simplify this value. D tau equal to 80.7 into 2 into 30 divided by 75. Simplify this value for getting the shear stress at a radius of 30 mm at a radius of 30. 80.7 into 2 into 30 divided by 75. I got around 64.56 Newton per mm square. That is the shear stress at a radius of 30 mm. So at a radius of 37.5, this is the shear stress at 37.5 mm, whereas at 30 mm the shear stress is 64.56. That means as the radius increases, shear stress increases. Note, as the radius increases, as the radius increases, comma, the shear stress increases. Now let us take the another problem. Look at the another problem. Select a suitable diameter of solid shaft to transmit 110 kilowatts of power at 240 rpm. Power transmitted by the shaft is 110 kilowatts at 240 revolutions per minute. If the allowable shear stress is not to exceed 75 Newton per mm square and twist is not to exceed 1 degree in a length of 3 meters. Take G. As I told you, shear modulus can be denoted by either C or G or N. Capital C, shear modulus can be denoted by either C or G or N. Capital N. That is the representation, that's all. So here let us write the given data. Given data, power transmitted, power is given 110 kilowatts. It is equal to 110 into 10 raised to 3 watts at a speed capital N is given 240 rpm. If the allowable shear stress tau equal to 75 Newton per mm square and twist is not to exceed angle of twist twisting angle theta equal to 1 degree. Make it in radians. 1 into pi by 180. So pi by 180 unit is radians. Pi by 180 radians. Let us write clearly. Pi by 180. Okay. Radians. Then in a length of 3 meters, length is given, length of the length, let us write clearly for avoiding the confusion. Length of the shaft is given 3 meters equal to 3000 mm. Take shear modulus or C or shear modulus denoted by either C or G or N. It is equal to 0.8 into 10 power 5 Newton per millimeter square. Okay. You are asked to find the suitable diameter. Diameter of shaft. diameter of the shaft D how much. Here you need to decide the shaft diameter based on two conditions. One condition based on the torsion, other condition based on the rigidity. Among the based on the torsion condition, one diameter we are getting, and based on the rigidity condition also another diameter we are getting. Whichever is greater, that diameter should be taken as the suitable diameter. So first let us write like this. Shaft, design of shaft. Design of shaft based on torque, based on torsion. Design of shaft based on the torsion. Power P equal to 2 pi nt by 60. From this, torque T equal to 60 p by 2 pi n. T equal to 1 minute. T equal to 60 into power is 110 into 10 power 3 divided by 2 into pi into 240. Simplify this value for getting the torque 4378 point. I got this value. You simplify it in Newton meter. So let it be in Newton mm. 4378.98 into 10 raised to 3 Newton mm. But T equal to pi by 16 into tau into d cube. So 4378.98 into 10 raised to 3 is equal to pi by 16 into tau. Okay, tau you got is 75 into d cube. From this you can get the diameter of the shaft. Diameter of the shaft I got is, otherwise let us write one more step. D cube equal to 16 into 4378.98 into 10 raised to 3 divided by pi into 75. From this suitable diameter, D equal to 66.74 mm. Now that is the diameter of the shaft, one diameter based on the torsion. Let us decide the diameter based on the angle of twist or rigidity. Shaft design, case 2. This is the first case. This is the case 1. Case 2. Case 2. Design of shaft. Design of shaft based on rigidity. Design of shaft based on rigidity. You know, T by J equal to C theta by L equal to tau by R. Tau by R. You take this relation, T by J equal to C theta by L. From this, polar moment of inertia J equal to TL by C theta. So J equal to T. What is the T value? Torque. T means torque. 4378.98. 4378.98 into 10 power 3 Length of the shaft given, let me verify. Okay, length here itself is available. Length of the shaft is 3000 mm. Divided by shear modulus is 0.8 into 10 power 5 into the theta should be in radians. We got theta 1 minute into pi by 180. You simplify this value, you will get the J value 9659514.7 millimeter power 4. That is the J value. J means polar moment of inertia, but J equal to pi by 32 into d power 4. J value 9659514.7 is equal to pi by 32 into d power 4. D power 4 equal to 32 into 9659514.7 divided by pi, or diameter of the shaft equal to 32 into 9659514.7 divided by pi whole power 1 by 4. Simplify this value, I got 99.662 mm. Look at the diameters we got. Based on the torsion, I got diameter is 66.74, whereas based on the rigidity, the diameter I got is 99.62. Which diameter should be taken among the two diameters? You have to take the greater is the required diameter. So since 99.62 is more than 66.74, therefore suitable diameter is 99.62 mm. In bracket, what you write in the examination, you should write like this: greater of the two values, greater of the two values, greater of the two values. That is how you can decide the required diameter among the two cases. Let us take another problem. Look at the another problem. A hollow circular shaft, 200 mm external diameter, thickness of the metal is 20 mm, is to transmit 1500 kilowatts at 160 rpm. Calculate the angle of twist in a length of 5 meters. Take shear modulus G equal to 0.85 into 10 power 5 Newton per mm square. That is the data. First let us write the given data. It is like this. It is for a hollow shaft. Maybe like this. Hollow shaft representation. Like this. So this may be the axis. You know, this is the outer diameter capital D. That outer diameter is 200 mm. Is also called external diameter. This is the internal diameter, small d. Then I can say this is one thickness, this is another thickness. Then external diameter, capital D, equal to how much it is given, 200 mm. Okay, thickness is 20 mm. Then internal diameter, small d, equal to outer diameter minus 2 times the thickness. One side thickness is t, other side thickness is t. It is equal to 200 minus 2 times the 20. The resultant value is 160 mm. 160 mm is to transmit 1500 kilowatts power. Power transmitted, power P equal to 1500 kilowatts. 1500 into 10 power 3 watts at a speed of the shaft n equal to 160 rpm. Calculate the angle of twist. This angle of twist theta is how much? In a length of the shaft. L equal to 5 meters, equivalent to 5000 mm. It should be in mm. Shear modulus G, shear modulus C or G given 0.85 into 10 raised 5 Newton per millimeter square. Now let us simplify the problem. First let us find the torque from the power. Power P equal to 2 pi n t by 60, t equal to 60 p by 2 pi n. T equal to 60 into power is 1500 into 10 power 3 divided by 2 into pi into 160. Torque T equal to, simplify this value for getting the torque. I am getting 89570.06 Newton meter, but better to convert it in Newton mm. 89570.06 multiplied by 10 power 3 Newton millimeter. Okay. Now J, polar moment of inertia. Polar moment of inertia. Polar moment of inertia J equal to pi by 32 into capital D power 4 minus small d power 4, because it is a hollow shaft. Pi by 32 into capital D is given 200 power 4 minus 160 power 4. Simplify the value for getting 9269. Simplify it. 28 00 I got. It is in, polar moment of inertia is the function of d power 4, therefore it is mm power 4. You are asked to find the angle of twist. To find angle of twist, to find the angle of twist, let us take the torsion equation. T by J equal to C theta by L equal to tau by R. That is the torsion equation. Let us take this relation. T by J is equal to C theta by L. Torque I got is 89. This is the torque. 89570. 0.06 into 10 power 3 divided by J 9 to 692 800. It must be equal to C 0.85 into 10 power 5 multiplied by theta divided by length is given 5 meter means 5000 mm. Therefore angle of twist theta equal to 89570.06 into 10 power 3 into 5000 divided by 92692800 into 0.85 into 10 power 5. You simplify this value for getting the angle of twist around 0.056 radians. 0.056 radians. That is the theta. For getting it in degrees, 0.056 into 180 by pi. It is equal to 3.29 degrees. That is how the angle of twist can be found for the hollow circular shaft. I hope all of you understood. If you need any clarification regarding this problem, you can send a message to me. Definitely I will explain to you. Let us take one more problem. Look at the another problem. Determine the maximum torque that can be applied to a hollow circular steel shaft 100 mm outside diameter and 80 mm inside diameter without exceeding a shear stress of 65 megapascal and angle of twist is 2 degrees over a length of 4 meters. Shear modulus given 0.8 into 10 power 5 Newton per mm square. For this case also, you can decide the torque based on the shear stress and a torque based on the rigidity. Among these two, the torque wise, whichever is least, that you have to take. Diameter wise, greater of the two values should be selected, whereas the torque should be as minimum as possible for safe operation of the shaft. Therefore, the minimum torque should be selected as a suitable torque. Let us do that part. Given data, determine the maximum torque that can be applied to a hollow circular shaft. Outer diameter capital D equal to 100 mm. Next, inner diameter small d equal to 80 mm without exceeding shear stress tau equal to 65 megapascal means mega Newton per meter square. 65 okay, 1 minute. 1 mega Newton is equal to 10 power 6 newtons. 1 meter equal to 10 power 3 mm. Then 1 meter square equal to 10 power 6 mm square. Then it can be written as 1 minute. It is equal to 65 into 10 power 6 mega Newton is becoming Newton. For converting from meter square to mm square, dividing by 10 power 6, now it is in mm square. Finally, it is 65 Newton per mm square. From this, the moral is 1 megapascal equal to 1 Newton per mm square. That is a very, very important relation. 1 megapascal equal to 1 Newton per mm square. Now, other data which is given: angle of twist theta equal to 2 degrees. It is equal to 2 into pi by 180. It is in radians over a length of shaft is L equal to 4 meters. It is equal to 4000 millimeters. Okay. Shear modulus. C or G, it is equal to how much it is given? 0.8 into 10 power 5 Newton per mm square. So torque based on the shear stress. Case 1, torque based on shear stress. It is like this: T equal to pi by 16 into tau into, since it is hollow one, capital D power 4 minus small d power 4 by capital D. It is equal to pi by 16 into tau. How much tau? 65 into capital D, outer diameter 100, inner diameter 80. This is the outer diameter, inner diameter. Outer diameter 100 mm. 100 power 4 minus 80 power 4 divided by outer diameter 100. Simplify this value. For getting the torque 7531290 Newton mm. Directly I am getting Newton mm. Case 2, torque based on rigidity. Torque based on rigidity. Based on rigidity. You know, T by J equal to C theta by L. From this, torque equal to C theta into J by L. T equal to C into theta. Theta should be in radians. J equal to pi by 32 into capital D power 4 minus small d power 4 divided by L. So theta equal to T equal to C theta into pi into capital D power 4 minus small d power 4 divided by 32 into L. So torque equal to 0.8. एक मिनट. Torque equal to 0.8 into 10 power 5 into theta 2 degrees given 2 into pi by 180, it should be in radians, into pi into capital D 100 power 4 minus 80 power 4 divided by 32 into length is given, length is 4 meter. Where is it is given? Length of the shaft is 4 meters, that is equal to 4000 mm. 4000, simplify this value, I am getting 4055310 Newton millimeters. Now two torques we got. One torque based on the shear stress. This is the one torque based on the shear stress. Other torque based on the rigidity. The other torque based on the rigidity. Among these two, whichever is smaller, that to be selected. So based on the shear stress, it is around 75. Based on the rigidity 40. Therefore, the suitable torque is the suitable torque is 1 minute. Suitable torque is 4055310 Newton mm. That is the smaller of the two values. Smaller of the two values. That is how you can decide the suitable torque for the shaft. Remember, diameter wise, maximum diameter should be selected. Torque wise, minimum torque should be selected for safe operation of the shaft. I hope you clearly understood this problem. These are all very very important problem. Particularly in this video, I solved very important problems. You try to go through all these problems. Try to practice all these problems minimum 2 times. You try to put on the paper. Don't go on read the problems. You try to put on the paper. Paper pen work is very important for getting the good marks in the strength of material, because strength of material is 95% of the subject for numericals only, problematic only. That's why pen paper work is very important for getting the better score in the strength of material. Anyhow, dear students, I am concluding this video at this problem. In the next video I will solve some more problems. Please you share all these videos to all your diploma mechanical and civil friends, and please ask them to subscribe it. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you for encouraging us with more subscriptions. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Right, nice. Thank you.
Geobyte.